Hey traders, it's 9:23 here in the UK and it's coming up 40 minutes before the close of play today in the Forex markets. We want to give you a little overview on what's happened this week and potentially what might happen tomorrow with non-farm payroll. So this week what we've seen is the FOMC and the Fed keeping fund rates the same. And then today we've seen what was anticipated, a rise in rates from Bank of England. However, that was followed by commentary from Mark Carney, and we'll show you what's happened since. So we're taking a look here at the dollar index, and we're just going to focus on the smaller time frame here of the 4-hour chart, because essentially the market has been condensing and we're still stuck within this 95.50 resistance ceiling up here. As you can see, we've rejected it once, twice, 3 times, and we're making a fourth attempt now at this ceiling. The question is, will we get a close above here? It looks like we're going to come back, test it. The question is, tomorrow the numbers forecasted relatively good. What's going to happen? The question is now, will we get the close above, as I've mentioned? If we do, then that's going to leave plenty of room for buying dollars. We'll just jump out to a higher time frame. So if we break through and close above 95.50, you can see the next major structure point is going to be 97.70. So there's plenty of room there to trade dollar strength on any sort of retracement. If we do break out of here, I'd expect to see it be quite an impulsive move. Rationale behind that is how condensed and trapped we've been now for coming up a good few weeks, about 5, 6, 7 weeks, I believe, through this little bit here. Now, the same can be said if we break to the downside. Honestly, preference would be to break to the upside based on the amount of room there is to go. Either way, I don't mind. It just gives us direction and clarity. I'd be looking for a break and close below this CTL. You can see ascending trend line that's been respected not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. And then it's also formed a little bit of a base here at the 94 barrier. So they're your 2 key points. So we'll just draw those in now. That's 1 key point, and there's your next. And we're looking for closes either side. In the middle of that, obviously, if you want to be trading ranges, that's down to the rules and your trading plan that you will be adhering to. If you don't have a trading plan and you don't have any rules, then first thing you should be doing is not trading. Second thing you should be doing is contacting Trade and Train and asking how you can put that kind of plan in place. So let's move across and have a look at how that translates into the euro dollar. Well, you've got the same thing. You've got the ascending trend line, so it's just inverted. We've got a nice base at 1.15. You've got this descending trend line here, which has been tested 1, 2, 3, 4 multiple times, with a flat level of resistance being formed at 1.1750. So we're looking for a close above here, and we're looking for a close below there. Let's see if we can just pull that down just so you can see the numbers. It's not going to let me. Okay, so I'll just move that across so you can see it there. So that's what we're looking for, closes above or below both of those numbers. And then what we're looking for will be some kind of retest in that region. As you can see, with dollar strength, we've got a long way down to 108's next major structure point. You can see that we'll probably see something through 1.12, but that's a nice 300-point drop, so there's lots of profit to be had there. If we break to the upside, we've got roughly about a 400-point move, so again there's a nice profit there. But essentially, if we get back into this pattern, then I believe we'll be forming this bigger head and shoulders pattern, which we were looking to trade, but I'm not sure it's going to play out. Left shoulder, right shoulder, and that's what we were looking for. So for dollar weakness to come in and euro strength, and then for the market to roll over. The question is that going to happen? It's not looking too promising right now, but who knows. Over to the big news, which is cable, or sterling as you'll be more familiar. Well, sterling, as I told you, they raised rates today for the first time since post-Brexit. And what have we seen? Well, we've seen an initial rally followed by a complete sell-off, and you can see we were looking at this zone here, 130.94, and the reason for that, if we just drop down the time frames, as you can see right now off the higher time frame, let's just focus on this one right now. You want to see if buyers are going to come back into the market around the 130 even handle. You know, we might come down, test the 129.50s again, but a close below 129.50, and we should see the market go into a little bit of a free fall, which it's nice for trading, but it's not nice for us UK citizens that will be looking to go on our summer holidays. You know, the more it drops, the more expensive all these holidays are going to be coming. So let's see if we can cover those costs by making the money back in the chart. So as we can see, looking at this move here, this was something we sent out this morning. As you can see, the market has then since followed through and dropped quite nicely. So what we're looking is this move here. It broke down. You can see the 4-hour candle here, pulled back, and we'll show you what that looked like. This was the rate announcement. It came down, it broke, and then it pushed right through, came into the zone, and then sold right off again. Now the question is, again, is that volatility? Is that something you could have traded? And if you could have done, was this the chart to be doing it on? Well, let's have a look. We will focus on a couple more pound pairs in a moment. Dollar yen, well, let's just go to the higher time frame. So this is a trade we looked at in the Live Traders Club yesterday. Dollar yen, like all majors, has been getting trapped and moved closer and closer and squeezed into this apex. Now this, we've got long-term descending trend line, we've got a shorter term ascending trend line. The market is now being squeezed right into the middle. Expect to see the breakout. Whichever way it's going to go, I don't mind, because there's plenty of upside and downside available. Rather than trying to guesstimate which way it's going to go, well, let's wait and see what the market tells us and trade accordingly. We're going to see either a movement through here, and we'll be looking at how price moves through these lows, moves through structure. Will it come back? And these are things that you're probably going to have to look at on a 4-hourly time frame as a sort of minimum. That'll be another sort of trading opportunity. We'll be looking at price to break out of the upper descending trend line and pull back into structure, whether it's these highs here or whether it's going to be the trend line. Similar points will give us a similar trading opportunities. CAD, on the other hand, we were looking quite strongly towards buying CAD after dollar CAD had broken through 130.60. However, it failed to take any real momentum. Candle formation shows us indecision and is holding strong against the dollar, but it's not really doing anything. So it looks like we're probably going to have a pullback up into the upper trend line, upper descending trend line. And then this is probably going to be a corrective wave, and we'll probably see an impulse move now back up into higher movement if we're going to get that dollar momentum that we're talking about. And if we just pull this in, 1272 extension is going to come just up into this structure zone here. So it's all looking as though the dollar strength is going to play out, but like I said, rather than guessing, let's wait and find out. Aussie has been one of the sufferers out there, as has Kiwi. The commodity currencies, we can see this market here has been condensed like all the other majors. We've got the long-term descending trend line here. We've got a base at 73.30. We want to see some sort of direction. Ideally, we'd seen the market now produce a lower low on the higher time frame, the weekly. So we were looking for the market to pull back up to form a C, looking for that harmonic pattern, ABCD pattern, closing into structure in and around the big even handle around 69.90 and potentially even 68.50 should we see that dollar move come into play. So we were looking for a retracement into these zones to move. However, if 73.30 is going to break, we'll use that same area to get short. If we get a close below, we'll be looking for that. Last but not least, Kiwi. As you can see, very similar chart. We'll go up a higher time frame. Even we'll go up to the monthly on this one. So I'm going to go to the monthly because what we see is this long pattern here, these cyclical charts. If we look at how far it corrected here on this pattern, we move that across to this high, you'll see that in theory that's coming back down to the same descending trend line. Now we see that the market's been consolidating here, forming a nice range pattern. It looks like we've broken out. So in theory the next stop, should we take out last month's low, will be 6,300. If we take out last month's high, expect to see the market rally up to 73.90. So that's our sort of viewpoint now, and it's, as you can see, all the moves are based around the US dollar. Are we going to get that break above 95.50, or are we going to see it break out the ascending trend line? So that's it, guys. If you like what you saw, you like the analysis, and you'd like to be kept in tune with the markets on a daily basis, 24/7, we have something called the Live Traders Club. The Live Traders Club gives you 6 webinars a week, which is live trading rooms. Not only is it educational, it's live market conditions, placing trades, actively analyzing the markets, looking for impulsive moves, corrective structures, back testing. If there's nothing to trade, it'll be educational. If that sounds interesting, and all for less than a cup of coffee a day, you know what to do. Go to the website, hit the link in the comment box below, and join a trading community that's growing and has amazing things said about it. You know, this is a great place to be. We all work together, and we'd just like to welcome more of you on board. We have a summer sale right now. If you'd like to get the coupon code, email mark@tradeandtrain.com for the coupon code. And last but not least, if you do like the content, please hit like, share and subscribe. If you subscribe, obviously you're not paying for anything, it's all free. It just means you're going to get the emails as and when our updates are loaded. So thanks for your time, guys. We really appreciate you listening. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comment box below. And have a great evening and good luck trading tomorrow.